Hi guys, it's Miranda Wright. Thanks for joining me. This is a bit of a sneak peek into my webinar slides because I want to share some things with you. That's after going down the wrong path for years, trying to do things the old-fashioned brick and mortar way, physically being somewhere in person. I discovered that after doing this for years, it wasn't working out for me. Trying to create an indie film, trying to be a makeup artist and provide a service and running around on foot just wasn't working out for me. I struggled. I wanted to make a change. I created an indie feature film, right? And I had the same struggles I had when doing makeup. So both of these areas, being creative, trying to do something that I thought I'd love to do, that I aspired to do and be, just wasn't working out for me. Okay? Until I discovered that working online was the solution to all these problems. I had the same struggles I had doing both things. I didn't know how to market. I was spending all my money instead of actually making money. I was spending all of my time instead of keeping my time for myself and my daughter and living the lives that we actually do want. I was spending that time helping out other people in person, and it just wasn't working out for me. I discovered Russell Brunson when I discovered the Marketer's Cruise in 2014. I was seeking out ways how I could change my life, and I discovered this Marketer's Cruise. I've created a video about that, so go check that out. It was about 2014-ish, maybe 2012 to 2014. I discovered this Marketer's Cruise, and I was fixated on going on this Marketer's Cruise because I wanted to break out of the rut I was in. I wanted to meet new people and network and learn from them, from these millionaire marketers, about what I could do to break free, to have a new path, find something else that can help me change the direction of my life and work online. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do, but I knew that I had to make a change. I knew it was going to be online, and I just had to find the right people that could help me. And I knew if only I could get on this Marketer's Cruise, I could get around the right people and just get in their headspace and connect with them. Okay, does that make sense? So I started trying to focus on getting to the Marketer's Cruise. Go watch that video to find out how that turned out, because that's a whole story on its own. But it led me to discovering Russell Brunson's software company, ClickFunnels, because this guy here, this is Russell Brunson, and I saw this video on the Marketer's Cruise, and I thought he seems like a really cool guy, and he was just one of the people on the Marketer's Cruise. I thought they all look like such fun people. I want to get around those group of people, get to know them, so I added them all on Facebook, and I wanted to just get around that group. So I already felt like I had a connection without even meeting this person, Russell. I felt like there was a connection just because I knew him on social media, and I knew that he was connected to this Marketer's Cruise. Does that make sense? So he started this company, ClickFunnels. I think it was 2014, and I already knew about sales funnels because I did go to a event in Sydney called the 3 Days to Cash by Laurel Langmeyer, and that I found out about that from going to a networking event. I was one of those people that went to all the networking events available. I went to a few of them just so I could get around the right people and learn and try and change the course of my life. I thought that would help me. So from going to one of these networking events, I found out about Laurel Langmeyer's event, 3 Days to Cash, and I signed up for it. And so I went down there and learnt about sales funnels, okay? And that sort of directed me towards using this software called Infusionsoft. And what I discovered about Infusionsoft was that it was super confusing. I had to have interviews or phone appointments with a consultant of Infusionsoft to help set it all up for me. It wasn't actually helping me. I was pretty much telling him what I needed with my indie feature film, and he would just go ahead and set it all up for me. So without his help, I wouldn't have been able to set it up myself. Does that make sense? So I was completely helpless using Infusionsoft. It was so confusing. I had no way to use it myself. It wasn't user friendly, and it was super expensive. There was no way I could carry on paying that monthly fee or go ahead and just make changes myself. I would have had to rely on this consultant to help me. But I think there was only like 3 calls I could have, and then I was without help. I was on my own. So Fusionsoft was not usable. Then I discovered Russell Brunson's software company called ClickFunnels, which does sales funnels. And I looked it up and I thought, cool, I want to support this guy Russell. And I want to sign up for ClickFunnels. But I didn't actually sign up straight away. But I always knew I wanted to. So I knew it could help me. But I held off, okay, because I thought I couldn't afford it, but I actually could afford it when I signed up for it eventually. And then I discovered that there was a whole network of people involved in that who are like super mad fans of ClickFunnels. And that's because he's built this like community of people that just love this software. And they're a great group of people, and I love being in the community. And it's not just the community and the software, but you get taught a lot. There's a lot of information involved just in the community itself, and they also provide different education, like the One Funnel Away challenge that I signed up for and I completed. And if you're not signed up for that, I've got other videos on YouTube. You can go check that out, which takes you inside what I've been doing with the One Funnel Away challenge, and that helps you set up your own sales funnel from start to finish and come up with an idea and how you actually go about creating your products themselves. And everything about setting up a sales funnel is included in the One Funnel Away challenge. So go check out those videos. I've created a few of them to show you inside the One Funnel Away challenge. What I completed with it anyway whilst doing my homework. I haven't showed you everything, obviously, because you should sign up and check it out for yourself. It's only $100, and you actually get back $100 by signing up other people. The book itself, that is a bonus included in the challenge, that's worth $100 on its own. So you are getting a lot more than what you pay for by signing up to this challenge, and it will help you from start to finish. So that's a whole different topic on its own, a whole different story. Go check out those videos. So that'll explain everything about ClickFunnels, okay? I also have other videos that go inside the actual software ClickFunnels so that you can have a sneak peek at what's inside there when you sign up for ClickFunnels, okay? So ClickFunnels gives me the ability to market, to keep my time to myself, because I'm not actually physically going out and serving people. I can serve them from my computer from home, and I can set things up and not actually be at a computer and go live a life with my daughter and have everything set up, and I can make money. Okay, I'm actually making money instead of spending money. So that solved all my problems. And I discovered this the hard way, but you get to cheat and get the easy way, because I'm sharing all this information with you and helping you along the way to figure these things out. So you don't have to struggle like I did and get yourself into a rut. Okay, so the hard way that most people do things is market with a website, which is wrong. It won't capture customers. I had a website using WordPress when I was trying to market my feature film, and that got me nowhere. And I had the new shiny object syndrome. I started moving to blogging, and I started blogging on my WordPress site. And no one was actually going to my WordPress site because I had no idea how to capture traffic, right? And people were actually just going to the website and leaving. And how do you know that they've actually been there? They just go and leave, and it confuses them because there's so much information on a website. There's no call to action. No way to capture emails. And it's just, and with Infusionsoft, it was just very old-fashioned setup. I had like a report you can go collect. If you put your email in, you can collect. And it was like a tiny little box at the top of the WordPress site. Wish I could show you, but I don't actually even use that WordPress site anymore. I've just let it run out and expired because it was just worthless. Okay. So it won't actually capture consumers. It was a tiny little box at the top of the screen that said name, email, put your email in and I will send you a free report about the film. It's completely useless, okay? No one actually signed up to get their free report. So people actually spend all their money to make money, which is wrong. It keeps them broke. I was spending all my money on creating this indie feature film and not actually making any money in the process. Also, when I was a makeup artist, I was spending all my money on brushes, on driving to places, so that's petrol, spending money on my product to use. I wasn't actually making money because I was working for free. A lot of people just want you to work for free for the pleasure of the experience and a portfolio or some crap. And when you're a freelance makeup artist, and people jump at this. There was Facebook groups where all these makeup artists were jumping at these free jobs, even not being ethical and trying to steal other people's free jobs. There's a story about that on YouTube that I've created and in my podcast, telling the story of how this woman tried to steal jobs from me, and I was working for free, volunteering. It was ridiculous because they want to get their name out there. They think that's what they need to do, just work the hardest and not get paid, and it's completely ridiculous and gets you nowhere. So, not to mention it's unethical and just a waste of time. So the hard way that most people do things is work hard and spend all their time doing everything, which is wrong. Okay? It causes burnout and keeps them away from giving attention to their children. People think you need to hustle. You don't need to hustle and try to take on every job. Okay? This is just ludicrous. It causes burnout and keeps them away from giving attention to their children. Okay? Life is short. Doing all these hard things that most people do is completely wrong. It wastes time and it doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't get you money and it doesn't get you where you want to be. Okay? So most people think that a side hustle is like an MLM is the answer to their problems. Wrong. They think having a side job, taking on an MLM and selling products on the side, such as makeup, from an MLM is the answer to their problems, which is wrong. Why? Because the MLMs teach them unsuccessful, off-putting marketing methods like cold calling people. Friends and family avoid them, and they still spend all their money and time instead of gaining it. They're spending all their money on the products themselves and on joining these MLMs, and they're not gaining time. They're not having the time to themselves and their children because they're spending all their time chasing clients, trying to sell to clients and trying to recruit people, okay, and having coffees and home parties and all this stuff, going to events, thinking they're going to be a multimillionaire when they're not getting anywhere, realistically, okay? There is a way to make MLMs work, but it's not the way that they're being taught to do it, okay? So that concludes that section. I'm going to take you down to the end here because I want to share something else with you. So about Russell Brunson, he created ClickFunnels and now he's joined up with Tony Robbins, who I'm sure you're aware of, and Dean Graziosi. If you don't know who these people are, I might create separate videos about that, speaking just about Russell Brunson, Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. Go check them out. I'll share something with you right now if you just wait and I'll ask you a question. No, I'm not going to ask you that question. I'll save that for the webinar. Okay. All right. So you're still here. So you're obviously interested in what I've got to say. Am I right? There's just something mentally blocking you from taking action and actually commenting, Miranda, let me into the webinar, because you've probably heard me talk about this webinar that I've created in a Facebook group for you, but you still haven't taken action by commenting, Miranda, let me into the webinar like I've asked. Am I right? There's something mentally blocking you from taking action. But if you could sign up to, don't worry about that. But if I could put your fears to rest, you would sign up right now. Am I right? So this is Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins. Okay, that's Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins right there. A few hand-selected marketing rock stars around the world have been approved to team up with Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, and Russell Brunson to promote their biggest launch yet. I've checked this out, and this is super freaking awesome. I'm serious. They're about to revolutionize the online course learning space forever. This is not just online courses I'm talking about. If you do have a physical workshop that you are thinking about creating, if you do actually show people, if you're in an MLM, say, and you do actually teach people makeup in person, you have an in-person school, a physical makeup school, this can help you, okay? I'm specifically targeting people that want to create online courses because I encourage that, because I've seen how helpful it can be to work online. But if you still want to serve people in person, if you still want to teach people makeup in person and have a workshop or have an in-person makeup school, this can still help you, what I'm saying, okay? I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense? So they are about to revolutionize the mastermind and workshop space, whether that be online or offline. Things are going to change, okay? And this can help you with their upgrade, online course training and platform for online course creators and educators that want to level up, help more people with their online course. If you want to create impact in the world, if you want to make more money, this can help you, whether you're working online or offline. Does that make sense? What I'm talking about can help you. The new era is the era of self-education. We are all experts in something, teaching makeup or otherwise. And there are people that want to learn from you, but they can't find you. Perhaps you don't have the confidence to teach people. Are you sharing or to extract your information? Where do you start? How do you get your ideas out of your head and actually turn them into an actual product, an online school or an online workshop, okay? Online or offline, a school or a workshop that is online or offline. Does that make sense? How do you get your ideas out of your head and actually create a physical product, an actual school where you are teaching people what you know, okay? How do you get the confidence to actually do any of it? Okay, there's people out there that actually want to learn from you, but they can't find you. Are you sharing your superpowers with the world? I know I am unleashing all of mine by helping you right now. I can't wait to share mine with all of you. So what I've created, market online courses and my bonuses, complements Dean Graziosi. You'll hear about what I've created and my bonuses in the webinar that I've created. So Dean Graziosi, Tony Robbins, and Russell Brunson's training and platform, the Mastermind offer. Okay, this is top secret what I'm sharing with you, but you need to get into my webinar to find out what exactly I'm talking about. Does that make sense? You're having a sneak peek right now, so I can get you into the webinar so you can hear all about it. Does that make sense? It has not been released yet. It is being released within a few days from now. Does that make sense? But you need to get in on this webinar first in order for me to share this with you. Okay, because I'm only sharing this with the select group of people that I'm allowing into a Facebook group where I'm showing a webinar. Does that make sense? And you're going to hear all about Russell Brunson, Tony Robbins, and Dean Graziosi, what they have created, okay, to help you with your online and offline makeup course. Does that make sense? If you are watching this and you are not in the makeup space, this can still help you. But I'm speaking directly to makeup artists because they're the people I want to help, because I was in their position. I want to help them. But if you're not in the makeup space, what I'm saying can still help you. Does that make sense? So still get into the webinar. What I've created can still help you. What Dean Graziosi, Tony Robbins, and Russell Brunson can still help you. So you need to hear about this if you want to create an online course or a workshop of any kind. Does that make sense? Or a mastermind? Okay? I hope this is getting to you, because this is this is mind-blowing what they've created, okay? Especially what they've created. I'm going to share what it is with you in this webinar. Does that make sense? That's why I'm trying to encourage you to get into the webinar, but I need to know that you want to get into the webinar. So you need to comment down below where you're seeing this video. Miranda, let me into the webinar. Does that make sense? Do it right now so I can let you in. All right? So Dean Graziosi, Tony Robbins, and Russell Brunson's training and platform mastermind offer, which of course will be better than any other online course, training, and platform. If you are familiar with their work individually, you will be amazed by what they've collectively put together, but not surprised by this fact. If you know who these people are, what they've created on their own, Russell Brunson, Dean Graziosi, and Tony Robbins separately, if you're aware of their work, it's mind-blowing on their own what they've achieved, okay? Imagine what you're going to get if they've collectively joined forces and put together something, okay? Using all their knowledge and all their skills put together to create impact for you, create something amazing to help you, create an impact in the world and make more money. Don't you think on their own how amazing what they've put together is? Imagine, just think about it together, what they could achieve. I hope that's sinking in. Does that make sense? Have a think about it. Wouldn't that be mind-blowing? I want you to have the greatest of success creating, marketing, and selling and being rewarded from your online course, because frankly, if you are successful, then that makes me successful. So let's get successful together. I want to help you create an impact. I want to help you make more money. This is the thing. I'm here to help you. We're going to get successful together. Because you will get to spend your time having fun with your children. That's what I'm passionate about. I want to help mums especially be able to spend their time with their kids instead of working hard. Okay? Because I can see that kids are being ignored sometimes. People are on their phones. People are at work. They're not giving their children the attention that they need. Okay, children are on their games, on their gaming platforms, on their mobile phones, iPads, etc. They're not getting that attention, that one-on-one attention from their mums, especially, and their dads. They're not getting that attention, and some of just their behavior shows that. Okay, frankly, their behavior shows that. It's attention that they want. Okay, I want you to be able to spend your time with their kids more than working. Just give them that attention. Go hang out with them at the park or at the beach. Okay, do that. And then you can still be working by not actually being there. You're still going to get an income coming straight to people who are going to go to your platform and learn from you, learn from your course, pay for your course, and you're not actually there. You're getting paid and you're spending time with your kids. Does that make sense? That's what I'm passionate about. I want to see more parents be able to do this, okay, especially mums, because I'm in your shoes, but I don't discriminate against the dads. I don't discriminate against male makeup artists, or if you're not a makeup artist, I'm not discriminating against you. I want to help you too, all right? I want to help you spend more time with your kids. That's what I'm passionate about, because I'm a mum myself. I'm a single mum. My daughter's father died, so we don't have him. It's just me. I'm playing the role of dad and mum, so I'm trying to provide as well as spend time with my kids. And I've found a way to do that. So I want to help other people do that as well. Does that make sense? That's why I'm so passionate about this. I actually do want to help you. Let's get successful together and do this together. Okay? I'm here to help you. So what I'm doing, I'm giving my product away and all my bonuses to you free. This is a sneak peek. I shouldn't show you this because I want you to get into the webinar and I want this to blow your mind. But I'm actually going to give you what I'm providing to you and all my bonuses to you for free when you purchase Dean, Tony, and Russell's Mastermind offer. Okay, if you go to their webinar, if you purchase their offer, I'm going to give you my course and all my bonuses that I'm providing, you need to come to the webinar to see what it is I'm actually providing, because all up, what I'm providing is worth thousands of dollars, okay? Thousands of dollars you're getting for free worth of stuff, worth of products. When you purchase Dean, Tony, and Russell's offer, okay, I want you to screenshot the purchase and send it to me, email it to me, and then I'm going to give you all of the stuff that can help you for free. Does that make sense? But you need to comment down below, Miranda, let me into the webinar. And then I can let you into the Facebook group, and then I will show you the webinar, okay? So Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi are launching the first ever gold standard course in software designed to teach anyone how to create, fill, run, and profit from high impact virtual or in-person masterminds. Mastermind.com will soon be the world's leading go-to company to learn how to run lucrative, impactful masterminds for yourself or others while simultaneously helping the world leverage self-education on a new level. And to introduce it to the world, we're launching the Knowledge Business Blueprint course plus Mind Mint, the Done For You software, on April 30th, 2019. The invite start date is April 19th, 2019. You're getting a head start at hearing about this within the webinar. So go there now by commenting down below, Miranda, let me into the webinar so you can hear all about this before anyone else. Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi have created something so magical that it will positively impact your life and those you help with self-education. The comprehensive course, personally filmed by Tony and Dean, this gold standard education walks people through step by step through the process of creating and launching a highly impactful and profitable mastermind. The Mind Mint software, Tony and Dean spent over $500,000 to build a world-class software that takes away all the complexity of launching and running a mastermind. And with their new partner, Russell Brunson, the founder of ClickFunnels, and his team behind it, it's going to blow customers' minds. Does that make sense? Crazy bonuses. The bonuses that Tony and Dean are giving people for free when they enroll, I've just seen them, it is mind-blowing, are going to make this offer a complete no-brainer more than any bonuses either of them have ever offered in their entire careers. Only available April 30th to May 10th, 2019. Simply attend Tony and Dean's webinar. But first attend my webinar so you can hear how to get to their webinar. I'm going to give you the link to attend their webinar when you attend my webinar first. Does that make sense? You're going to hear all about what Tony, Dean, and Russell have created in my webinar. Does that make sense? You need to comment, Miranda, let me into the webinar so I can enter you into a Facebook group where I will show you my webinar, and then I'll give you a link to attend Tony and Dean's webinar. Does that make sense? Good. So purchase Tony and Dean's offer in their webinar, which will include their own unbelievable bonuses. Screenshot your receipt and email or Facebook, Instagram, message me with the screenshot to receive. It doesn't matter if it's public. Do it. Contact me with the screenshot to receive Market Online courses, my product, and all my bonuses, plus all of my bonuses for free. Okay, that's my bonus to you. All of my bonuses and my product I'm giving to you for free, and all my help I'm giving you to my time for free. I'm giving to you as a thank you and to help you on your way when you purchase what Tony and Dean have created for you. Does that make sense? Okay. That's my thank you to you for purchasing through my link. Frankly, we are mortals with one short lifetime. We don't have time to waste, and until our hearts stop beating, nothing is impossible, my friends. The only thing holding you back is you. Your perception becomes your reality. That's said by me. Okay, Miranda Wright. Until the end, The only thing holding you back is you. We don't have time to waste. Until our hearts stop beating, nothing is impossible, my friends. The only thing holding you back is you. Your perception becomes your reality. We are mortals with one short lifetime. This is it, my friends. This is it. One chance, one opportunity, said Eminem. Don't waste it. Don't waste this one shot at life. Don't get another one. This is not a practice run. This is not a rehearsal. This is it. So that's the end of some slides. That's not all the slides. If you want to see the rest of them, you need to attend my webinar. Okay? You need to attend my webinar by commenting, Miranda, let me into the webinar. Comment, Miranda, let me into the webinar, and I will take you to my Facebook group, let you in and show you my webinar. That's where you will hear all about Tony, Russell, and Dean's product that they've created and all their bonuses. I'm going to share what they've done with you. This is top secret, what they've created, okay? Because they haven't launched yet. I know about it because I'm promoting it. I'm a partner. But I'm going to share what I know with you when you attend my webinar. You can do that by commenting, Miranda, let me into the webinar. Miranda, let me into the webinar. Comment that down below where you see this video. I will let you in. There, you will see this webinar that I have created, okay, that tells you all the information about what they have created and what I have created with some help for you as well, okay, with some free help. It's a free lesson on how you get started creating a course online, okay? I'm sharing with you some information that I know. I'm also sharing with you what I've created and all my bonuses. I'm also sharing with you what Tony and Dean has created and Russell Brunson. This is Dean Graziosi, Russell Brunson, and Tony Robbins. Okay, what they have created collectively, sharing that with you. When you purchase, I'll send you a link to go to witness their webinar. And when you purchase what they offer you, you purchase that, you send me a screenshot anywhere on social media, okay? Just address it to me. You can PM me if you like or just tag me. Make sure you do that with your receipt, screenshot your receipt, and I will provide to you for free what I have created plus all my bonuses, okay? Does it make sense? If you want to know what those bonuses are, you have to attend my webinar. All right, and then I can give you the link to go to watch the webinar of Tony, Dean, and Russell, and then you can purchase from them directly what they have created, okay? Does that make sense? All right, so go do that now. What I want you to do right now is comment, Miranda, let me into the webinar. That's the first step. Comment, Miranda, let me into the webinar, and I'll take you to a private Facebook group and show you this webinar that I've created just for you. All right, a select group of people only. Does that make sense? Go do that now. One life, one opportunity, one shot. We are mortals with one short lifetime. We don't have time to waste. And until our hearts stop beating, nothing is impossible, my friends. The only thing holding you back is you. Your perception becomes your reality. Go do that now. Bye for now. Miranda Wright, thank you for listening to me.